My dad called me worthless, said my sister was the golden one. When he forced me to attend her wedding or lose my tuition, I showed up. But I didn't come with a gift. I came with proof. Proof that would destroy his perfect family image forever. I grew up being compared to my sister, Melissa. She was the golden child. Straight-A student, beautiful, charming, the kind every parent bragged about. Me? I was the average son. Quiet, awkward, not interested in parties or popularity. Our dad made it no secret. Melissa was his pride. I was just the one he had to deal with. When I got into college for computer engineering, my dad didn't even congratulate me. He just said, "At least you won't be leeching off me forever." Still, I kept my head down. I worked hard, studied harder. My tuition was paid by him, yes, but I earned scholarships too. Then one day, everything changed. It was a Wednesday morning. I was in my dorm halfway through an assignment when my phone rang. "Dad, you're coming to Melissa's wedding next month." "I have finals that week. I can't just—" "I don't care. You'll be there or I'll cancel your tuition payments. You understand me?" That silence on the phone burned through my chest. He didn't even ask. Just ordered. It wasn't about family. It was about control. So I said fine. But deep down, something broke that day. And I decided if I was going to go, I wouldn't go quietly. The venue was a fancy countryside estate, white flowers, violin music, champagne flowing. I arrived alone, in a plain suit, while everyone else glowed with designer dresses and fake smiles. The first thing my dad said when he saw me was, "Try not to embarrass us today." My sister barely looked at me. She hugged her bridesmaids, laughed with her fiancé, a guy named Ethan, who looked like he was born rich. And I noticed something off. Ethan's best man, a guy I vaguely remembered from college, kept glancing at my sister. Not in a friendly way. Later, while I sat alone at a corner table, he approached me. "Hey, you're Melissa's brother, right?" "Yeah." "Why?" He sighed. "Look, you seem decent. I don't want to cause drama, but Ethan doesn't know what's going on." "What are you talking about?" He slid his phone across the table. There it was. Videos. Melissa and another man. Weeks old. Same hotel room. Same bed. Time-stamped. Clear as day. My heart dropped. The golden child wasn't so golden after all. I spent that night awake in my hotel room. The laughter, the music, the hypocrisy. It all echoed in my mind. My dad's words haunted me. "Don't embarrass us!" But now I realized they embarrassed themselves. I saved the videos, backed them up, and thought about what to do. I didn't want to ruin Ethan's life at the altar. He didn't deserve that humiliation. But I did want the truth out. So I scheduled an email, yes, an automated one, to be sent to every guest, including the groom, exactly 20 minutes after the vows. It contained the videos, screenshots, and one line. "Maybe next time, pick loyalty over luxury." Then I put on my suit and walked into the ceremony. My dad saw me and nodded with approval, thinking I'd finally behaved. My mom whispered to me, "Don't ruin this day." I smiled. "Oh, I wouldn't dream of it." The ceremony began. My sister glowed in her white dress, the image of innocence. Ethan stood there looking at her like she was everything. And for a moment, I almost felt sorry for him. But lies destroy people, and Melissa's web of them had to end. When the vows ended, the priest said, "You may now kiss the bride." Applause filled the air, cameras flashed, and then phones began buzzing. It started slow. A few gasps, a couple of guests whispering. Then one by one, heads turned towards Melissa. Ethan pulled out his phone. His smile froze. "Melissa, What is this? Her face turned white. I don't... My dad stormed towards me. What did you do? I stood up calmly. Just told the truth, Dad. Isn't that what good families do? He grabbed my collar, furious. You ruined her life! I looked him dead in the eye. No, she did that herself. You just refused to see it. Ethan dropped the ring, walked out. Melissa collapsed, sobbing. And my dad? He couldn't look anyone in the eye. The perfect family was shattered. A week later, I got an email from Ethan. Thank you for saving me from a lifetime of lies. Melissa tried to reach out months later, apologizing. I didn't respond. My dad never spoke to me again. And honestly, I didn't care. I finished my degree through scholarships and part-time work, graduated top of the class. 3 years later, I started my own tech firm. When we hit our first $1 million in profit, my mom emailed me. Your father isn't doing well financially. Can you help? I replied with the same words he once said to me. You made your choices. Live with them. Sometimes revenge isn't about destruction. It's about reflection. I didn't ruin their lives. I just stopped pretending they were perfect. And the peace that came after? That was the real win.